What's up everybody, Beastly Gamer here, welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about me, kind of give you a little piece of my life. Every now and then I give you guys snippets of who I am as a person. Of course you guys know I'm a gamer, you know I'm a dad, I'm a husband, and I have a career that most people have. But I don't really talk to you guys about the situations that I face on a daily basis and how you overcome them, how you conquer it. Negativity is a very real thing. A lot of people out in the world deal based on negative emotions, period. You guys might know these kind of people as haters, and I agree with that. I know some haters. I know people who very rarely have positive things to say about other people. I know people who live based on negative emotions, that if you're talking to that person or you listen to them speak, that they always have something bad to say. I've been the subject of some very negative people's lives in the last few months. I'd say probably over the last 9 or 10 months, there are people that I know that I have to interact with that are some of the most evil, vile personalities that you could ever meet. Because I try as best I can to be a positive person, to set examples, to lead by positivity. I try to treat people the way I'd want people to treat me, and sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can be that kind of person, people see that, and it pisses them off. And that's unfortunate. How do you deal with negativity? How do you deal with those situations? How do you deal with those people? I'm going to tell you how you do that right now. Positivity is the only thing that can destroy negativity. I see dumb people all the time, or people who I consider less than, based on their attitudes and their lifestyles. I see people who just are negative. People who have nothing good to say. And the only thing that you can do is be as positive as possible about that person and about the situation, and pretty much about life in general. Since 2009, my life has done a drastic 180. And when I say drastic, I'm not going to get into all that. But my life in 2009 was a completely different life than the one that I live today. I was a shadow of who I am today. I was a diminished version of the Beastly Gamer, to say the least. Things have been going up gradually, year by year, I will say day by day in my life. And one thing that has been consistent in my life has been the positive atmosphere that I keep around me. I have a positive wife. I have positive children. I have a positive disposition. My family is an incredibly positive family. I'm talking about my dad, my mom, my brothers, my sisters. Everybody seems to have a really good attitude. Even when adversity comes your way, you gotta keep smiling. Because like they say, it's true. It's always darkest right before dawn. Right when it's the worst, that's when you should be the happiest. And it's funny to me to see the negative people who happen to be within my life circle, how their lives become stagnant because of negativity, how they don't have a significant other, or they're focused on things that are not life building. You know, they don't have families, they're alone, and they wonder why. You wonder why you're alone. You're alone because of you. You're alone because the real world sees what kind of personality that you have. The real world sees that you're an extremely negative person. Your significant others or potential significant others, when they meet you, they realize that you have a negativity problem. And when people see that, they run away. If you want to have a good life, it's got to start within you. If you want to be a happy person, the world isn't going to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy, and then the world will change. Years ago, I was pissed off at the entire world. And I'm talking the whole world. I was mad at my parents. I was mad at my brothers. I was mad at everybody. And I was alone. I was by myself, stewing in anger and animosity and revenge and regret. But nothing changed until I realized that the problem was me. That everybody in China is not wrong about rice. That everybody was saying the same thing. That I had the issue. That the problem was within me. I didn't want to acknowledge that. But it was true. Because now, as the person I am today, in 2015, I can easily look back and notice, clear as day, that I'm a completely different person than I was back then. And so this video goes to serve two purposes. If you're a positive person and you're dealing with negative people, you be as positive as you possibly can and hope, and I mean it, hope that this person gets better, that their condition changes. Because if a person has a problem with a good person, or a person who believes they're good, or a person who's positive, then that's their problem. That's something that they have to face. And if you are a negative person and you're angry at situations, you're angry at work, you're angry at your boss, you're angry at your family, you're angry at your significant other, and you find yourself stewing in negativity, your world will not change unless you do. You need to change your perspective, your visual perspective on your life, and start to understand that the glass is half full, not half empty, that everyone's not going to do the exact same thing that you do, that you need to make the best decisions that you can make for yourself and your family, but keep a positive disposition throughout that circumstance. I love everybody, and I do. I got trolls on YouTube. I got trolls in real life. I honestly do. I have a troll that literally trolls me in real life every single day, every day. And to me, it's that mini boss of each day that you just jump over and keep running, because that certain people cannot change. And once you get to a certain age, it's really hard to change. If you ever hear an adult say, "I'm a grown-ass man," or a woman say, "I'm a grown-ass woman," that means that they've decided that they can no longer learn anything. When you feel like you're a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman, it means you cannot learn anything new because you think you're grown and you've already learned what you need to learn. I'm still the same guy I was when I was 12. I just had more fucking nights of sleep. That's how I feel. I've had way more nights of sleep than my kids have had. I've had a lot more life experiences, but I learned things from my 5-year-old. I learned things from my 2-year-old. See, when you're young, that's when you're the most positive. It's sad to see an adult who is living a life of negativity because of the situations that have occurred during their life. You forget who you used to be. You forget that you were a child running around and all you wanted to be was a fucking astronaut. Now you're living a life of anger and frustration and negativity without realizing that the person that changed was you. So I say this to you as a Beastly Gamer. Be positive. Be as positive as you can about every situation you come into. Because no matter how bad the situation is, no matter how tough the situation may seem, will it matter to you in 6 months? Will it matter to you in a year? In 5 years, will you even remember it? Probably not. I hope this video helped you guys. I was just giving you guys a part of my life and telling you being positive is a winning choice. And it's a choice that you have to make. Your life changes with one choice. Be positive or be negative. And I say be positive. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, show support of the channel, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.